Hello, Build and Shoot and YouTube today. We're on Aloha PK, and today I want to talk about something that's happened lately. Uh, on June 17th, I joined the Ace of Spades community. And so this is a video to say, I guess, thank you and some other announcements. I wanted to do this as a vlog, but it turns out that my webcam got busted. Anyway, and so let's jump into to some push. Join the green team. Now, push was made by Dan Heasy, a good friend of mine, a good man. He's also the community manager for Ace of Spades. If you did not know that. And so yeah. But a whole year, it seems like it's hard. It feels kind of hard to believe. But I mean, I've had a lot of trouble along the way. But it feels good to be able to go onto a server and be noticed and everyone say hello to me. When I joined the game, we had around 3,000 current players, and that was in around May, or I mean, sorry, around April, I think it was, of 2012. And you had a lot of players that with so many players, you never really recognized anyone except for maybe the big community members like TGM, Akulio, Boyo, 10, Sax, Kodiak, Korikov. I mean, I was just a regular Joe back then, but I mean, it feels weird being in the community for so long and being recognized. I mean, so it's cool. So I just want to tell you guys what all I have done since I have joined. I recently have made two maps, one called Storage Island and another called Factory Showdown. And both of these maps I had help with from Buffet of Lies, and then for Factory Showdown, I had help from Color, Pinpoint, and Flux, and Buffett. And they were all very, very kind and helpful, and I was able to make a really great map because of that, in my opinion. So I've made two maps. I've also led two successful clans so far. And one of the clans was called Fireguard, which lasted until about 4 months. And that when that closed down, it wasn't like it died off. It was just because we didn't feel like we were needed anymore, and it was kind of just bored. So we all just went our separate ways. And yeah. And then the other clan I've been leading, and I still am, is called the American Knights, and we are still pretty young. We're just we're coming around 2 months. This was 21st of July. June, sorry. And yeah, we've had a lot of good times together so far. We were in the Build and Shoot league for 0.76, and yeah, and we've been able to form a community for people that needed one and are in the correct time zones. So that was always good. And then I've also made a map pack. Well, I have made a map pack so far, but a mod pack. That was in December of 2012. I made a mod pack called Skyrock, and I'm also going to make a map soon based off of that to fit the mod pack. And yeah, didn't really spend too much time on the mod pack, and so the quality is not my best. I'll probably redo it here soon, but it was cool to be able to make something that I thought was great. I mean, the gun models were not too good, but I like the way the players were set up. That was something I really enjoyed. And another thing that Build and Shoot has helped out with was my YouTube career, I guess you'd say. I started out having around 50 views each video, but every video I have posted on Build and Shoot has now had around 300 to 400. So thank you. That was all from you guys. And yeah. And then another thing that I did, which is not, I guess, the best in maturity-wise, but a Jagex employee, I guess you could say, not really an employee, he's never paid, but kind of a nuisance to the community, named M. Roberts. He worked for the Jagex forums on Ace of Spades. I did a couple of undercover interviews with him because I work on the newsletter. He didn't know I was recording him when we were doing our Skype calls. It just was a sudden thing. And yeah, his higher ups soon got wind of that and heard that he had told me a lot of information and that I had leaked that information to the overall community, and they simply booted him out. Yeah, so I got someone fired. But he was never paid, so I do not feel all that bad, and no one in the community necessarily liked him, so I can't say that I did something necessarily bad. Oh man, they got a hacker. But I mean, people make mistakes. But 1 year, it's been really fun, and I've had a great time with everyone on Build and Shoot. I've had a lot of fun on the Mumble and on the IRC if I ever go on there lately. And then me going on public servers and I'm always having someone to talk to, it's great. I've met a lot of people on the website and I've made a lot of great friends. I mean, I've caused a lot of trouble in my day too. Well, not too much. But, and I've also learned a lot and matured, I think. As, when I first came into the community, I was not very responsible and not that mature, but I was kind of forced to either grow up or leave, and so I decided not to grow up. And so I no longer goof off that much as I used to, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing anymore, but it's helped. The community has surely helped shape my personality and the way I act to this day, online and offline. And yeah, like on the Mumble, being the way that everything has changed since I have joined is quite astounding, you know. So 1 year, it's been fun. I hope to make more content, more maps, and I mean make new friends for more communities. And hopefully we'll have another 2-year video soon. So thanks, Build and Shoot. It's been fun.